It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Dallas Mavericks at their home American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into
He's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
Rockets trail by 9, so on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Trevor Booker is out there with Howard, and it's Freak in at the point. A nice shot by Booker.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Parsons. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Barea. That 3 off the mark. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Milwaukee.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Nowitzki outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing, guarded by Harden. Nowitzki's shot is no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Parsons. 9 points in the game so far. Howard gets to Ariza. Here's Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Back to Matthews. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Freak kicks to Booker. Matthews with the steal. Knocked loose. And here's Barea, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that,
they're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Houston making some changes. Brewer is checked in for Ariza. Mavericks trail by 9. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Freak in at point guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Beasley. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Chalmers in at the 2. McGee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves really delivered. He finished with 15 points and played some lockdown defense as well. causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
And so here is Houston. The Mavericks making the shot. Feeds it to Booker. Ariza has the open look. Hands it from downtown. Ariza's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Barea dishes to McGee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Williams, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Williams following the basket by Freak. Nowitzki a screen. And Williams, here we go. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Rockets leading by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And a wide open look for Freak. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Williams attacking. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Freak. He has 14 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Here's Harris. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williams attacking. Matthews, no one around him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 11 points for Wesley Matthews. Let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. 4th, Freak.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Now here's Williams following the miss by Freak. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. The first one falls.
Okay.
The Mavericks leading. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Williams. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Freak. Passes to Ariza. There's the 3. And that one's good. Ariza's got 11 points.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Parsons on the wing, covered by Brewer. Kicks to Barea. Nobody near Williams. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And it's 13 points for Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Freak with it. Now guarded by Parsons. From deep. And another 3 for Houston.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Williams. Great tee that time from Freak.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets ahead.
Kevin, I'm here with Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, how would you analyze your defense so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch you out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to details.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Williams is out there with Matthews. And it's McGee in at the 5. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. The feed to Howard. Pass to Freak. Dishes it to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Now Freak. The Mavericks pull it in. Parsons got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the inside. McGee's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Freak passes to Howard. Here's Ariza. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 14 points for Ariza. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Nowitzki.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The offensive rebound, kicks it out to Harden. Here's Freak. He's got 18. No good with the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Matthews. Williams a screen. Nowitzki kicks to Parsons. Goes up on the block. Here's McGee, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. And he jams it with authority. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Rejected by Nowitzki.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
It's Williams with the drive. Matthews dishes to Nowitzki. Williams outside. Another three for Dallas. Here's Freak. He's got 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Howard. And stolen by Parsons. Matthews into the lane. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Just 5 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter. And the pass to Howard. He dishes it to Harden. Will it go? Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Beasley.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Williams attacking. The teardrop falls in. Williams has got 23 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Harden kicks to Freak. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Hey guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Looking to get back on track here, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Barea subbed in for Parsons. Harris kicks to Barea. There's the pick. Matthews against Harden. Matthews, no good. Rockets trail by 9. The dish to Freak. Houston moving the ball around. Howard kicks to Booker. The Rockets with another miss.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league. You look at Barea, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Outside Matthews. Harris up top. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Houston, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They need to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboards.
Now here's Freak. He's got 23.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. Houston making some changes. Corey Brewer's checked in for Harden. And it's Chalmers in for Ejuan Moore. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Here's Chalmers, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Count that one. 17 points for Wesley Matthews. Rockets trail by 8. Freak passes to Booker. He kicks it to Freak. It's stolen by Barea. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Inside, Mejri. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt the Stilt, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And, guys, I don't think there will ever be another player that will dominate their position like Wilt Chamberlain did. And it's those rebounding numbers that paint the picture the most clearly. I mean, Wilt averaged almost 23 rebounds a game. Not just over a season, folks, over the course of his entire career. 11 rebounding titles, and his career total just shy of 24,000. I mean, nobody in the modern era has even come close to that.
Mavericks leading by 6. Barea with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They set the pick. Inside. The shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Last time they met in Houston.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg. But you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation. And they paid a big price for it.
Freak. Here's Howard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And, Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Over in the corner, Chalmers. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. Howard dishes to Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Devin Harris.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Well, he's been having a tough game from the line, but that's more what we're used to seeing from him.
Out left to the wing. Here's Powell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Harris kicks to Matthews. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Feeds it to Booker. Lots of room. Here's Freak. Got a piece of it.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
That defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Matthews passes to Barea. And another basket for Dallas. Freak. And that's not going to go. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Rockets trail by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Freak, he's in at point guard. Harden out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Beasley. And it's Chalmers in at the shooting guard position. Williams with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And here's Parsons. Nowitzki with the screen on Harden. Parsons attacking. No good off the pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Williams. There's the pick. Outside for Berea. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Berea's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Dallas. Passes to Chalmers. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's 31 points for Freak.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Outside Williams. Lays it up. And despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's the screen. The Rockets pull it in. Ariza has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for McGee. He's got 12 rebounds and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
Boy, it's been a nightmare at the line for him. He keeps finding himself back at that free throw line over and over again.
Houston making a switch. Howard's checked in.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Outside Williams. Nowitzki a screen. Nobody near Parsons. Dallas again missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
It's Harden with the drive. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
Williams dishes to Parsons. McGee a screen. And Parsons kicks to Nowitzki. Now here's Berea. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. High post try, and right on target. Good. Berea's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Dallas leading by 3. He feeds it to Williams. Good, and it's Berea who picks up the assist. 27 points for Williams.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ariza. A three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Harden against Williams. Good on the shot. And now a 7-point Dallas lead. And so here is Houston. Ariza outside. Kicks to Freak. From deep. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
It's Nowitzki, top of the key. And it's Dallas with another.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
From deep three-point range, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Freak.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Ariza. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Harden gets to Ariza. From past the arc. And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated. Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. Clark.
You got to forget about that one.
Dirk during that second half.
The 2K Sports.